Niggas thought shit was sweet like they ain't seen I Am Legend.
Y'all ain't seen I Am Legend?
You was a crackhead, Pookie.
You was a crackhead, Pookie.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yo, YBH.
I don't respond to shit
About Jada.
Chris Rock cracking jokes,
Knowing we all hate him.
Smacked his ass
So hard, his ass need a facelift.
Tired of disrespect, so
Big Willie done playing.
Talk about my wife on TV like I'm a
Spare his ass.
Stupid joke just pissed me off.
You know it's time to fucking crash.
Pookie should have been on defense like he was
Fucking Floyd.
Turn this bitch ass Oscars
To the 96 Sauce Awards.
They say slide for Vaughn, man. What?
No, I'm a Slava Jada.
Delete my Instagram.
I'm on your ass.
Better
Make a payment.
August your ass next. I'm coming down to
The new one in trenches.
Step in the name of levy, race your ass just like a
Looking.
fucking pencil. Entanglement, my ass, little nigga.
You definitely don't give a fuck.
Future next, two right hooks so clean, damn
You shoulda ducked.
Y'all ain't no Big Will crazy, he don't even
Give it down. New jokes.
Wish
Should
you
you
use your old jokes. Oh man.
Let's get it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Facts and Cap Podcast episode 88.
Episode motherfucking 80.
Y'all niggas is late. I couldn't wait to fucking pod this week, boy.
96 Source Awards, huh?
Yeah, that's what the Oscars was, goddamn. We turned that bitch into the 96 Source Award, boy. We gonna turn that motherfucker out wherever we go, you feel me? That motherfucker Big Willie style, man. What y'all thought? So listen, man, if you was under a fucking rock, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what happened. Will Smith smacked the fucking soul, the fucking meat and potatoes out of fucking Chris Rock for making a joke about Jada Pinkett. You know, he basically said, hey, he made fun of her having a bald head. He called her G.I. said, I can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane too. You know what I'm saying? We see Will Smith. He's laughing at the joke. He looks over at his wife, I'm assuming, because she was upset by the way she rolled her eyes at the joke. He got up. He walked across that motherfucking stage. He walked up there smiling. He looked like it looked cool. Like I thought it was just like a joke. He was going to do something, you know, like a jokey joke, something. Nope. Smacks the shit out of that nigga, right? So I'm like, ain't no way that's fucking real. He walked, because he smacks him, just turns his back to him and walks away.
No, what got me when that nigga Chris Rock hand behind his back like this, like he was about to whisper something in his ear or some shit.
Yeah, I think that's what he was thinking, like he was going to say something like quietly to him, like whisper to him, you know what I'm saying? And instead he called, you know, what did the five fingers say to the face? Smack, slap, whatever the fuck he said. So then the nigga walks away,
Cold blood.
sits his ass down. He said, wow, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. He said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. He's like, dude, it was just a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And then everybody, oh my God. The crowd is like, no, he's serious. They thought this shit was staged. We seen, what's her name from Black Panther? Lupita. She was looking like, oh, hell nah, nigga.
She was looking like, hey, Big Willie.
Smack the dog shit out that nigga.
How many niggas gonna stand up for me like that?
So I guess, you know, first off, what's y'all reaction to this shit? What was y'all reaction at the moment to that shit?
When I first seen it, it was like two clips, the edited version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't hear anything, you just see the smacks. I'm like, this shit fake as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then the unedited version, and you hear him say, keep my wife, I'm like, oh shit, this shit real. So I was shocked, man. I was shocked. I was shocked. My initial reaction, I'm talking about, I was shocked. Like, I was like, what the fuck? But, you know, I think I read too many books or watch too many movies because the conspiracy theorists in me, the wheels start spinning. Because I find it hard to believe. That's my initial reaction.
It's so unbelievable that it's unbelievable to you, basically.
Yeah, that's my initial reaction. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean,
I was really happening at the Oscars.
I was with you up until he said what he said. I'm like, yo, the Oscars ain't going for that shit. Like, that's not even some shit that they would allow. They not trying to have that type of rep. So shit. That's what made me feel like, yo, this shit was personal. That, you know, that shit date back to a couple years. 2016 when Chris Rock was going off on him. Mm-hmm. So shit. I mean, hey, the nigga had to defend his wife. You know, I'm always about you know, my wife, all this shit I say. Hey, he
I'm
did what
talking
he
about
had
your
to
wife
do.
no more. Shit.
Shit, I wish a nigga would.
You gonna Will Smith your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I just said it. I thought the shit was fake at first, and then when I heard him say that, I caught it later, so I didn't even have the chance to see a edited version of it. A nigga sent it to me and was like, bro, you gotta react to this, and I looked at it and I was like, bruh, nah, that shit real right there. Like, that shit real. My question is next, was it justified? Was the slap justified to y'all?
Justified at the wrong place. Like, he could have did this shit backstage. He could have caught the nigga at the after party. I don't feel like he should have did it at that. This ain't the Source Awards. This ain't the Hip Hop Awards. Like, this ain't that type of event. You know, they already look at us crazy. So to give them a reason to be able to just talk shit even more, that's the only thing I say about it. But outside of that, and Tony Rock better chill out, because Will got a smack for your ass too, talking about it's on site when I see you. You saw that?
I mean, shit, that's what the brother's supposed to do,
Little
right?
brother's bigger than the big brother.
Hey, man, be like that sometime, goddamn.
Nah, I feel like I can't tell nobody how to react. Me personally though, nah, I think he will lie. Like, it was a joke, which he laughed at first, and then if your wife felt some type of way, he could have said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth without smacking him.
Yeah.
The smack shit, I mean, like, bruh, like, if you look, like, the initial reaction, I feel like everybody was, like, on Will's side when I started. This is my point of view. Everybody was, like, shocking, like, oh, shit, Will take up for your wife. Like, the next day, and when most people are, like, more outside people look at it, Will was wilding, bruh. Like, he shouldn't be able to smack that man, go sit down, and everything's okay.
Yeah.
Like, Chris
He
Rock,
should have had to leave, too. Like,
They told him.
could have got, like,
No,
arrested.
they told him. They came up to him.
yeah,
they tried
that's what
to
I'm
get him to
saying.
leave,
They
and he
should
was
have
like, I ain't
physically
going nowhere.
removed that nigga.
Shit, that nigga was winning an Oscar. That was his first Oscar too.
I'm not
I
giving a
ain't going
fuck.
nowhere.
What put you above everybody
Hey,
else?
else to smack
if
the shit
you-
out of somebody like that?
if you
on
gon-
live TV,
Come remove me then.
That's what I said. And they
commercial
You
break.
gonna have to.
Will, you got to leave.
They tried that. That ain't work.
Nah,
They ain't try hard enough. They ain't try hard enough. They ain't try hard enough.
This is another reason why I think this is staged.
You think the
I get my
Oscars
bag.
won?
I got to answer for every question.
You think the Oscars?
All right, let
won
me
that?
say-
Yes,
wait, hold on,
because
hold on.
Oscars. Go ahead. What?
No, I was just gonna say, is it justified? I agree with you, bro. Like the first day, I was like, I was so caught up in the funny part of it
Entertainment.
that I'm like, Will, that nigga. I didn't know Will was this gangster.
Shit, wow. It's some gangster
Man,
shit. Gangster
listen,
shit
bro.
ain't
I'm
no
sorry, bro. You look like, first of all,
Crazy.
that slap wasn't for Chris Rock, bro.
That was for everybody.
I caught it
else.
before. I caught it before they even came out and said it. That slap was for all his insecurities and his traumatic past. First of all, his traumatic past. His mama. He used to watch his mom get abused by his dad, and he said he felt like a coward his whole life. He couldn't do nothing about it, so he felt like a coward. So in my mind, I'm assuming that he's saying basically like, when I grow up, I'm protecting my family to the fullest extent, right? Now, mind you, Jada been out here embarrassing, indirectly, directly, just embarrassing him. You know what I'm saying? He always had to deal with that Tupac shit. It's the same nigga who got to deal with this entanglement bullshit. You got your young boy out here making music, and I got to come to Red Table Talk, explain this shit, talk about this shit. That's embarrassing, especially for a family that usually try to keep a clean-cut image. On top of that, you got the whole situation. You got Future out here making merch, joking, I'd rather hang with Jada, all kind of shit like that. You got the shit where she basically said, I can't, talking about, men can't, like, they can't satisfy her, some crazy shit. So this nigga had to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit.
That nigga was just fed up.
And that was the first time a nigga ever cracked a joke in his face. And so I just think that nigga got triggered, and that nigga, all his insecurities boiled up in one. And he looked over at his bitch, and she wasn't laughing with him.
She got that nigga like, this your time to shine.
And that
You
nigga
gonna do
got up
something,
there and
you
smacked
better
him.
do
And it was Chris Rock. I don't think he would have slapped somebody his size, or if they was white. I don't see him getting up and going to smack them.
He smacked Chris Rock because he got a rapport with Chris Rock.
Exactly. He know Chris Rock.
That's
I'm
it.
saying, but he already got prior beef with Chris Rock. So
Yeah,
that
no
means
beef for that, man.
he didn't like. I mean, the shit that he was saying. If you get mad at that joke, then you damn sure gonna be mad at the other
That
one.
shit was just a...
Bro, y'all gotta understand, everybody at that time in 2016, everybody was roasting Jada for thinking that she was the one that was gonna stop niggas from going to the Oscar. He didn't say that joke just out of nowhere. That was some build up to it. I remember that shit. Like that shit was taken out of context. You
I'm
feel
just
me?
saying, right there gave him more of a reason. Like, all right, fuck it, this the time. Do I agree? That hit was not for him specifically, but it's just like, all right, nigga. I remember what you said. Had a flashback. Fuck it, we letting all this anger out.
This nigga Will used to do stand up for a little bit, bro. He should know how this shit go, bro. And Tony Rock, I said Tony Rock. Chris Rock, he know what come with the game. You know what I'm saying? He kept it professional. I don't know how y'all would have reacted. Could y'all have been that professional?
Hell fucking no. Ain't nobody about to slap me out. But like I
don't
said,
know, bro. It's not like he smacked that man in the middle of the street or in the house. He smacked the man on live TV
At work
in the Oscars. So it's
he
put your career on line.
that
If you
lunge he
retaliate.
did, I thought he was gonna hit him back, but he caught himself real quick. It was a quick look.
Yeah, well,
But he did just get that bag. He just got back on tour.
he should have did.
So it's like,
double this shit, added to the Atlanta
should have
show.
roasted it more.
he wanted to.
That's what he should have
He wanted
did.
to. He
Damn,
said, I could.
He wanted to. He should have.
Somebody said he should have said, "Damn, I'm gonna feel this slap until August."
Man, that's it.
Because he didn't want to crack that joke though, because he would have got back
Oh,
up.
but on the shows, I heard it was talking about it at the show he did last night or the night before last. He was talking about it.
Nah, he addressed it.
He addressed it. He didn't really say. He didn't crack no jokes about it.
They coming.
Yeah, he got to build. He got to build. He got to make his shit like.
I wouldn't.
You gotta wait and do that in Philly though.
I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say it's some part of me that still feels this is a little bit staged, man. Because at first I was like, what does Chris Rock got to benefit from this? He gets embarrassed, yeah. But now his shows, they say this shit like quadrupled in price. Or not, like 10 times more ticket sales.
I don't think that's because it's fake. I think that's just because that's just how we move.
No, what I'm saying is
Everybody
that
going thinking
that's
they're
a
going
direct benefit from that. Any kind of event, the biggest, you being a big part of the biggest moment of the year so far, if it directly reflects you financially. You make money and you get a story. Will, like you said initially, nobody had respect for Will. Now, niggas have some respect for Will. You know if you play with that man, he might smack you. You can't take it away. Big Willie, big stepper. That was word. I'm not just talking about one person. I'm talking about people feel that way now.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives him that. And if people talk about the backlash. Oscars can say what they want. This is the most people talk about the Oscars in a long time. Now everybody's going to be excited to watch the Oscars to see something else happen.
Shit, ain't nothing else happening. They gonna have security by the stage now. They probably gonna move it back.
It was certain things that would have made me feel like it was more real if Chris Rock had did something. And people say, oh, you can't fake the shot. I don't care if it's staged or not. You smack the shit out of me in front of TV and I know it's going to happen. I'm still going to be embarrassed. You know, I'm still going to be embarrassed. Because I knew you were going to do it, it don't change the embarrassment. So I think there's still that. Oscars, they didn't remove him. They didn't do nothing. They let him do all that. And then did y'all hear his speech afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm King Richard. He's known for protecting his family. It just seemed.
He came out.
But see,
He
Will
came
is
out
good.
quick and
Will is good with that type of shit though. That's why I didn't really think of that. Like, you know, if it was anybody else, yeah. But I think Will always just been good with speech and just quick thinking and talking and shit, planning shit out. So I didn't really think of it as if like, oh no, this was all set. Now, like I said, like I don't know what the fuck was going on in that nigga mind, but he's just also weird. If you Chris Rock, do you sue?
Hell yeah, I would sue.
I'm suing the venue. I'm suing him. I'm suing.
And that's no reason why I think the fact he ain't suing.
I mean,
Well, we don't know if he's gonna sue. We
said
said he
he
didn't
would.
press charges.
Oh,
He said he wasn't pressing charges, but that's civil suit.
I'm suing the shit out of you.
I'm suing the Oscars. I'm suing everybody. Goddamn.
Why was he allowed to smack the shit out of me, stay there, accept his award? Y'all, the fuck?
They was talking about taking his Oscar back.
Cause like that's when they do that, then I don't believe it. But that's why, like, when people say, "Oh, I would have did something," yeah, because proper shit's supposed to happen. Now, if we just sitting there fighting now, y'all would have been like, "Oh, I'm Chris Rock. I'm talking about Chris Rock. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, I should have handled that professionally." Oscars didn't handle that professionally.
Yeah. It's funny watching this shit on the internet because like the white people it's funny how white people just want to go everything to go by the book.
you saw what Jim Carrey said.
They want he want niggas arrested. You know, they want niggas
That was
arrested.
me. I would have been arrested and escorted out.
Nigga, shut your ass.
You comedian.
They bought you some water, nigga. They said, "Hey, Mr. Carey, you look kind of sweat up there. Need some water?" Fuck that. They wouldn't have did all that. They would have goddamn let him stay. But I just think though, I don't know, man. It's just
Y'all saw the other angle of Jada laughing?
she laughed at the smack.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't see that
Angle.
shit.
She's laughing at the smack. And then when Will starts, keep my way, she goes like this.
Hey,
She probably thought the shit was
she was happy
fake.
he finally stood up for her.
That's why I think Jada's a toxic ass bitch.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? This is all her fault.
Oh, she the reason.
You didn't protect your man, but he out here risking his life to protect you. He insecure as fuck because of you. You done made this nigga look like a fucking simp when he used to be the coolest nigga on the fucking planet. Now he's the lamest nigga on the planet. Future don't even want to hang with this nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? He rather hang with your goddamn sore ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, I just...
Our red table talking.
Fuck Red Table Talk. Then they talking about they gonna have a Red Table Talk episode about this. Why every time you make this nigga do some crazy shit, he gotta go on Red Table Talk? What the fuck? He already probably embarrassed enough.
He tired of talking to you.
He just said that the nigga just said it triggered him to a traumatic experience, and your first thing is, well, baby, come talk about it on Red Table Talk. It's always benefiting you. Let that nigga go to therapy. You already trying to get him on Red Table Talk. Fuck that Red Table, nigga. Fucking walking around talking about a medical condition. Bitch, ain't shit wrong with you. I done had alopecia right here in the back. That ain't no medical shit. You ain't sick. Bitch, you just bald. That shit gonna come back. The fuck? Drink some water, get you some peanuts and shit. The fuck wrong with her, man? God damn, they acting like she got cancer or some shit. They like she's sick. And all y'all bitches would think
like that was just the worst. Man, if y'all don't suck
all y'all bitches would think pieces.
Like G.I. Jane is supposed to be like a boss,
A tough.
Like it's a joke, but it's still in good spirits.
Yes. She like, come on, bro. G.I. Jane is
alopecia, man.
Come on, bro. Alopecia common as
He
fuck.
said, "Bitch, drink some water."
Bro, you better get your diet right. You come on, bro. Grow that shit back. You be alright, bro. Put a goddamn some water on that shit. Let Will skeet on it or something.
Put some Remy on there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, first of all,
hey, bro, did you tell her to eat some peanuts?
Yeah, eat some peanut. All y'all bitches would think pieces. Now all of a sudden, it's just illegal to roast black women now. We can't
protect black women.
So now we can't roast on black women now. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you shouldn't have said nothing. Not in this type of environment. But then y'all turn around and be like, fuck the Oscars. What the fuck we care about these white people for? But now it's like we the only minorities in the... Listen, which one is it? Y'all doing too much, bro. Like, that's what I don't like about doing shit like this, bro. I already said, when the next generation fully take over Twitter, bro, I'm off of that bitch. Because, goddamn, they too sensitive for me. Y'all act like y'all never sat at the lunch table and got y'all ass roasted. You feel me? That shit was weak. That shit was weak. I done said way worse shit. People done said way worse shit than me.
Yeah, we got smacked at the lunch table.
Ain't no nigga crazy enough to do that. Let's be honest. You know, if you smack me, we gonna rumble. I don't care if I get my ass beat. You gonna know. Like, every time you do some weirdo shit like that, we gonna rumble about that shit. That's what it is. So, yeah, we can move on. Fuck Jada. I see an interesting little meme. I know you ended up sending it to us too, about the Atlanta starting five. I guess it's about current rappers. And the Atlanta rapper starting five was Thug, Gunna, Future, 21, and Lil Baby. And they said, does the city of Atlanta have the best starting five out of every city that's got the rappers? Do they got the best starting lineup? Currently.
Shit,
Is that five? Is there a five that can beat them?
There's no five that can beat that.
Is there even a city with five?
They got a starting lineup.
Is there a city with five? I tried to think about this.
I'm trying to think New York.
I don't think
nobody in New York is bigger than one of those artists.
Unless you count
Cardi.
Nicki.
Well, Cardi.
Is Cardi here or is she there?
She from New York.
Okay, so
Cardi,
we do Nicki
you got
and Cardi.
Nicki and Cardi. But it got to be current, so I don't want to hear no Jay-Z's. Nicki and Cardi are still active rappers.
The next one is what, Fabio?
You got Fabio. What?
Cardi, Fabio.
We'll give you A Boogie. A Boogie.
A Boogie.
And
I can't tell you, bro.
ASAP.
Hell no. I mean, they got K-Flock heating up, but he ain't done enough work.
What's Rainbow Hair?
No, that nigga's washed. He not even an active rapper at this point. Like, what's going on? I don't think that's probably the second best lineup for real.
Shit.
Chicago, you
Polo
got
G.
you got Polo G,
Lil
Durk,
Herbo.
Herbo. That's still not good enough.
I think the next best one is gonna be Memphis.
So Memphis, you got.
Even though niggas in jail, they still active rappers.
So you want to say Pooh Shiesty,
You got Memphis, yeah.
Moneybag Yo,
Moneybag Yo,
Black Youngster. He the one he hurt the lineup really to me.
Hey,
So we still, I mean, can Dolph still count? He don't count no more.
R.I.P. the dog. He out of here, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
we keeping it
Can't
real,
count.
You
right?
said active. I'm sure we got another 2 albums.
I mean, you got Big 30.
There's
You
another
got,
nigga from Memphis.
you got Big 30. You got, Lil Migo. That's a lot of, you got, Yo Gotti just retired. That was his last album, and that shit was trash. I don't know. Memphis is good. There's some Detroit rappers out there, but, they ain't there all the way yet. L.A. ain't all the way there yet.
So the next, like I said, Memphis to me is the next with 5.
Yeah, it's Memphis.
I mean, besides
New York
with their
it's
top
New
2.
New York and Memphis competing to Atlanta, but I don't think neither one of them
can't
beat
really-
Atlanta. And Atlanta got like people who come off the bench too, so it's like
I think you would have to do state to compete with Atlanta. You can't even do city.
Yeah,
Or
niggas is
region. You have to do
yeah.
state.
Cause what?
You
I don't even know
you
what.
got- like niggas be saying Florida, but you got to do a whole
Florida's- you
state,
gotta do a whole
and that
state.
still ain't even good enough. I remember 21 Savage said I could do a versus with everybody except Kodak, like against every Florida rapper at the same time, like, and I'll still beat him.
Like, it was out active or ever?
He said no. He said current rappers in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
He said I could beat every rapper in Florida with just my catalog besides Kodak.
Yeah.
That's it.
You could add Kodak there. It would be a fight still.
I mean, them Jacksonville niggas got some shit going on. They bubbling up. Florida bubbling up.
They're more hot than... They're more...
They bubbling up.
They're more... They coming. I'll say that. Young and Ace and all them boys. Shouts out to them. But yeah, Atlanta, I don't think anybody fucking with Atlanta 5.
All right. Hold on. Let me start this over real quick. So.
Work with an artist before they pop off. Look at me and Migos. Look at me and Rich the Kid. Look at me and Mizey. Look at me and Lil B. Look at me and Riff Raff. Look at me and Famous Dicks. How many rapper niggas I done worked with before they got popping, before they got their record deal? I'm always doing a song with a nigga before they get signed. Look at me and Lil Durk. I was on Lil Durk's first mixtape. Look at me and Chief Keef. Look at me and Lil Durk. I do songs with all these niggas before they get famous. Then once these niggas get famous, I can't even get a song from these niggas no more. That's crazy.
Nigga,
But
who
when
you
y'all
doing a
niggas was
song?
in the hood and ain't nobody know who the fuck y'all was, I was doing songs with y'all niggas. Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Migos, Famous Dicks.
First of all, let me pause this real quick. Stop saying Famous Deck. Looks like that nigga was nice. Like niggas really fuck with that nigga.
Rich the Kid. Only nigga I did a song with now, that I did a song with before I got famous was Rich the Kid. Ricky Morty remix. Every other nigga.
Okay, whatever. Y'all heard that. React. Is Soulja Boy entitled?
If you do a song with me and I come up and I pay you,
He said he did it for free.
if you do a song with me and I come up and you did it and I don't pay you, am I entitled? No.
Is Soulja Boy entitled?
No, I'm saying like in period though, not just Soulja Boy, but like I don't think you're entitled just because when I get on that I gotta return the favor, because if I'm bubbling, if I'm gonna come up, then you gain something from being on that song too. Keeps you relevant. If I'm the next hot thing, you on the next hot thing too. So it's like it helps both of us. It's not just a one way thing. And Soulja Boy, I don't care how much people call you a genius or how influential the first thing, your impact in music, like what song were you jumping on just to be the hottest shit in the world? Like when was the last time?
It wasn't the care package Drake gave you.
It's not Drake, bro. Let's just keep it
Yeah.
tall. You jump on the song, it's not Drake, it's not a Jay-Z feature.
The real question
Soulja Boy
is,
feature is not.
That's like if the Migos didn't want to do a verse for Drake. That's when Drake is allowed to talk like that in that particular situation.
Yeah, look what he did.
Because
for him.
Versace, they was already traveling
up,
up,
but
but
he
he
took it to
made
another
them
level.
skip a couple steps. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. You gave me my answer. If I don't pay you, if you jump on my song and you make me skip a couple steps, I owe you.
Yeah.
If not,
We Ready did not
If
make
it
them
just
jump.
helps us both stay afloat,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't owe you.
And Soulja Boy, you wasn't at your peak then. You was already below your peak. Like you was on the way back down. So like I say, it's a fair exchange to me. You know what I'm saying?
the real question is, Soulja Boy, out of that whole list, who do you really want to feature from? Can you just call him? 'Cause I really feel like this nigga ain't picked up the phone. He waiting on a nigga to just come ask him, hey, you want to hop on this song? Like, nigga probably ain't even made the initial
nigga ain't
call.
asked nobody.
trying
Or this
to
shit
get
wasn't
on the
hot.
song.
Or he probably just
I
looking
wouldn't
for a
surprise
free
me neither.
verse.
He just
It's
do
just
it.
like, yo,
He
this
just doing
is
that
my
shit
way
for
to
clout.
get their attention and say, yo, I'm trying to hop on the song. Nigga, call somebody. Pick up the phone, nigga.
You know Lil Durk hot right now. This is the way you stay Lil Durk and Soulja Boy. Attach your name. That's how I feel.
Call that nigga, hey, bro, let's get on the track together. Nigga, he'll probably be like, shit, let's do it. What you got? I just feel like
To me, it sounds like a nigga trying to get a verse for free. That's what it sounds like.
Nigga, just ask. I guarantee you, he ain't called not one of them niggas on the list. Say, yo, you trying? Famous Dak could get that
First
nigga
of all, this
song right
nigga
now.
Lil Durk, Lil Durk is one of the hottest niggas in the world right now.
Do it for free.
Is he's not, I'm sorry. Like, you gotta understand the position, bro.
It's just that simple.
You ain't never been the hottest rapper in the world, Soulja Boy. Like, we gotta be honest. Durk is, because you kept saying Durk and Migos. Like the Migos, they're not at their peak, but they still hotter than you. Like, then you got Durk. He's the top 3. You know what I'm saying? You can shuffle it. Top in the world right now, bruh. You asking for a feature?
No, he ain't asked.
Come on, man. That's the problem right there. Like,
That nigga might have said, fuck it, let's do it, bro.
I don't think so.
that nigga.
But I
ain't
do
did
think that that's an interesting thing. If I fuck with you on the come up, a lot of rappers that happens to. Little niggas they fuck with. Cassidy and Meek Mill stopped beefing because of that. Cassidy jumped on his track, and then Meek got with Ross and them, didn't pick up the phone no more.
Man, that's just the industry, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop taking shit so personal, bro. At the end of the day, these are all business relationships, bro. Y'all be out here like, we gonna link. This my brother. Y'all be doing that shit. Look at Rich Homie and Thug. Look at the people who Rich Homie probably used to be cool with, and then when he fell off, or when Thug stopped fucking with him, like, look at the people who stopped fucking with
The
him.
other way around. Rich Homie said he wanted to distance himself from Thug.
Yeah,
Be his own man.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, niggas act like, bro. At the end of the day, I gotta understand this is, you know, niggas is shady, bro. The industry is shady, and stop acting like y'all grew up with these niggas. Y'all do not know these niggas. Y'all did not grow up together, bro. Straight up. So just stop acting like y'all is just so cool that it is this. You ain't never met a nigga mama. You ain't never met a nigga kids. None of that. You don't know that man.
It's business. It's
Yeah.
still business. Like he don't owe you that. You can feel like it's fucked up, but he don't owe you that. Like, you just gotta own it and stop doing coke.
Facts, man. Nigga be on that booger sugar and he be going crazy. So, yeah, he be on the booger sugar, bro. So, Remy Ma says on Drink Champs that she doesn't look at Doja Cat as a rapper. And so, my question is she too old and out of touch, or is she speaking facts?
Either.
What is it?
Well, let me rephrase that. I don't think she's too old. I think she's just wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
Do you think it's because she's out of touch?
No, I think
She's just wrong.
She's just wrong. Like, I think she's not up on Doja Cat.
That would be out of touch.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I think she's out of touch. Cause Doja Cat can rap.
I don't see her listening to Doja Cat. That don't like her
She got a
style.
lot of pop songs.
Yeah.
But she can rap. She got bars.
Like, I think Remy Ma's just hearing, oh, don't you say so.
She got bars. Like, and I know Remy Ma.
Yeah.
She can rap. But
Yeah.
Doja can rap.
And she be
bruh.
rapping off beat like motherfucker.
I would love to hear
Those can rap.
who else does she feel like can't rap? Because there's a lot of pop stars that rap. And I think that's what Doja Cat. I
Those
look
is
at
one
her
of the best.
But I'm saying I put her more.
Remy.
She's a pop star that can rap.
Yeah, I feel like she's a rapper that's also a pop star.
She's just talented, bro.
Yeah, like she's like Drake, bro. Like
Drake.
she's not Drake, but she's like Drake. She can sing, she can rap, she can dance, she can do everything. But
she's not gonna put her in a box.
the original essence of Doja Cat comes from rap. She's a rapper.
First.
She's a barred up rapper. She can drop bars, nigga. She can do double time like Eminem. She can spit entendres.
She know how to be jumping out of pockets.
Yes, she got different voices, pitches.
Man, she rap better, Remy Ma.
She's better. That's what I was about to say, bro. Like Remy Ma raps one way, and a lot of the time she can't catch the beat. I'm not trying to disrespect Remy Ma. I get what you can do.
Like,
We seen Sheether.
I bet Doja Cat verse go off more than Remy's.
Yeah, because it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more personality to it. It's not like Remy Ma comes from the era of rapping a freestyle to get signed. You know what I'm saying? Like she used to braid Big Pun hair, and he told her to spit. She spit. He signed her and Fat Joe. Him and Fat Joe. So like she comes from a different era. She's more of a battle rapper. She's a traditional New York rapper, and I think Remy Ma is stuck in a cycle of like that's what she respects. That's what she looks at as a rapper, a traditional style. But we're in 2022. Just because she can do more than one thing does not mean that she's not a rapper.
So is Remy Ma the last New York rapper with that mentality still? Like, is she the last one that's still putting out music?
I mean, of all the newer rappers, like there's gonna be new rappers, so I'm sure they don't think like that. But I wouldn't say she's one of the last, because I don't know like who's the actual last. But I would say that it's just a testament to show you like why Nicki Minaj is on and why Remy Ma is kind of like whoever fucks with her, like they just fuck with her, but she's not gonna gain any new fans, put it like that. But Nicki Minaj, she reaches out and works with younger acts, like she's hip. She knows like, hey, I don't have to just do this. I can sing. I could, I gotta keep it. I gotta do more than one thing.
So maybe it's not even out of touch. It's like once she feel like you compromise, she feels if you compromise your bars for singing and popping, then you just.
But that's why I would say that's exactly why I would say she's out of touch, because I feel like that's mostly a old school New York type of mindset.
Hip hop is dead.
Yeah,
mindset.
Exactly. Like you bringing back that.
But
I don't think she's hating on her.
I
don't think she meant it maliciously, I should say.
But I think it's out of touch, or maybe it's time to update the genre. Yeah. Because like if these purists feel this so strongly about their art, that's supposed to be this way, this type of sound, even though you can make a case that no, you guys are different from the 80s. The 80s niggas say y'all fucking us up. So I don't know.
It's like when your grandmother be like, or like say your grandfather, your uncles or something be like, I just don't understand you kids in these shoes. I don't understand you kids in these shoes, these light ass shoes, or this, that, and the third. What you gonna think? You gonna be like, man, that's just cause y'all old. Y'all don't understand what we doing right now. They don't understand that this is the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying? You thinking it's because that's what it is. They out of touch. So that's why I say, Remy Ma, you out of touch. So, I mean, no disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect. And I don't think she meant no disrespect to Doja Cat. Let me get that out there first. I don't think she meant no disrespect.
I just think Doja can rap her asshole. Like,
she don't know her body. That's what it is.
Bitch, I move, bitch, I'm a cow. First you think it's a joke, you hear the bars.
But then when you listen to the bars, I'm like,
I listen to her music, I'm like, okay, she knows how to make a hit and rap.
Come on now.
She
was rapping like me on that goddamn Aha on God.
Yeah, she can rap, bro. Fuck what anybody talking about. Just can flow.
Bobby Shmurda left Epic Records. He's out of his contract. He said that he's going to be fully independent. Do we think he made a mistake? Do we think that he maybe not leaving Epic Records, but if he really does truly go independent, is that a mistake? What do you guys think?
I think his window's closing fast. Like you had a momentum there. You out. We're on a 24-hour news cycle. Say 98. or we just focus on one
Hell,
thing.
it ain't even 2015 or whatever year he went to jail.
It's like, yeah, you had your moment when you came out. That's not a topic anymore, Bobby Smurder. Now the last topic is you twerking, dancing, and gyrating and shit. Now it's
Popping that ass.
At the end of the day, where's the music? Where's the music? So it's like I don't.
Maybe he was holding it. He knew he was about to be independent. I think he got some shit coming.
Keeping it tall. Was he ever? Never
Did he wait too long? Like, bro, you gotta have. I feel like he gotta have an undeniable hit at this point now.
That's it.
Like he gotta have one, and I just think that it's a mistake. I think that Epic Records is sitting back laughing at the nigga. Cause you gotta be honest with you. Does Bobby Smurder have a fan base? We gotta keep it real.
A fan base?
Like a legit fan base. Like can he?
Like stands?
Yeah.
For his music or for him?
For I think
we
we all want to see Bobby Smurder win.
Music. I ain't never heard of Bobby Stan music.
We gotta understand, Bobby Smurder had like 1.5 hits when he went to jail,
That's what I
bro.
was gonna say without saying it. Like where he was never.
Computers was a verse. He had Hot Nigga, that was absolutely a hit. Bobby Bitch wasn't a hit, but it was some good
It
motion.
went.
It was good motion.
The song he put out with Quavo.
But I feel like I said on Big Just Reactions, that's
Shit was hard, but it
that's
didn't do nothing.
straight. But I feel like that's what Quavo brought that shit to like. Like Bobby Smurder,
I like the
I
song.
noticed when he rapped too, he has so much energy. You don't really even know what he's saying. Like the nigga's like calm down and in the booth. Like you can tell he be jumping up and down and shit in the booth. Like,
Rhyme ass nigga.
I
Without
think,
Yeah,
I think
calm
y'all
down
niggas
and
speaking
focus.
too soon, dog.
do you think that he can go independent? You know that's more work. You're putting your own money into
He
it.
got a lot of niggas in the industry that's gonna back him. He's still gonna get the features. He's still gonna get everything he needs.
That's a fact.
He got a fan base.
I don't know if he got a fan
fan
base.
He has-
for himself.
He has people that want to see him win.
But the
I don't think he has a music
like,
fan
like
base.
a music fan base is different. Like
they're
I'm
gonna
like, yo, that
listen
nigga
regardless.
trash, and then the fan be like, start spitting shit.
Put it like
you
this:
never heard
if
of.
Bobby
listen
Smurder
regardless.
don't put out a hit,
gotta
is his
go.
album gonna sell?
No, he has to put out a hit.
He did a hit.
I still think he got one in the tuck.
I just know all them snippets and shit.
I ain't ready to just cancel him out.
I just know. I'm not trying to cancel him. I just don't know if that move is in his best interest. Like, maybe is leaving Epic, but I think that he needs to go to some kind of label. I just
he
don't
said he was
know.
gonna be independent, or he just left.
He said he gonna be independent, and let's also be honest. You don't see that many independent New York rappers, bro.
Somebody told me ain't no such thing as independent.
It
It's
is.
a myth. Like, what gave me independent artists? And then they'll be like, I'll show you who backing them. Like they say, oh, Master P was independent. No, he wasn't.
I mean, Master P was signed to Priority Records.
So nobody
never-
go.
he was
independent.
never,
Chance the Rapper independent. No, he wasn't.
So
Yeah,
do
not
y'all
music.
count? Do y'all count distribution deals as still being independent?
Yes, like Empire.
Yeah, I think.
Like if I still get to own everything, it's just you.
I think that's a good deal. I don't think that's independent though. Because you own everything don't make you independent.
I think that that's what independent is now. Kind of like the Remy Ma shit. Oh shit.
Maybe that's
Stop.
just another
Stop.
conversation.
Yeah, man, that independent shit. You know, it's all about what you call it. You see? So what's your definition of independent?
Independent to me was more like just growing up. Like when I was growing up, make fun of me now. I thought Master P sold 1 million CDs out of the back of his trunk. I thought he got
I
popped.
mean,
that
that
was a theory, but like in reality, it's not the case. He didn't literally make 1 million CDs. He was doing. He went to California, got a deal, and then got popped, and that became the street legend.
So that
You know what I'm
what
saying?
he did was a form of independence, like him, Too Short, them niggas in Texas. You're clearly independent if you're selling CDs out the trunk, but that's probably like the lowest form of independence. Now, when you start doing business as an independent, and when I say independent, is like okay, so like Cardi, she's not independent. Clearly, Drake not independent. They gonna take the bag because they bag is bigger than everybody's bag because of how big they are. Correct. So what I would say is independent is like Dolph. So Dolph, he owned the rights to everything, and he wasn't signing a deal where it's like a 360 deal. They get to, they take this out of your deal. You got to recoup. Independent deal is like, to me, like say if it's like, listen, I own everything. I don't know what the fuck going on right now.
Damn,
But yeah, I think like when you go to like get a actual like, did that just stop again? I think when you go get a distribution deal, that's kind of like hiring an independent contractor. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got your own business, but you hire some temps or some independent contractors to come help you on the actual project, are you not still the business owner? Are you still not independent?
Yeah, I mean, you still independent.
So look, I'm paying you. It's like this.
I'm paying
If I'm
you to
selling,
help me.
if I'm selling drugs, and I'm the top nigga, I'm paying Ghost and Tommy to be my distributors of New York. That's what they were. They were distributors. So this is still my business. I still own this. I still own the rights to this shit. But y'all niggas are just my distributors. We have a plan. We working together. But I own this shit. Whereas to a nigga in a regular contract, a nigga owns your name. A nigga owns your likeness. Nigga, you gotta buy your shit back at the end of your deal.
It's like I'm paying you, you not paying me.
Facts.
Out the distribution.
I'm giving you an advance. You have to pay that shit back. You gotta recoup that shit back.
I think it depends on the deal, right? So like every major business, is not 360 or they own it. Like some people have a leverage. They can come into a deal and negotiate a better contract. Some people, they go to the distros and then it's like, I feel like they don't have that leverage. It's like, okay, we're going to take a 70-30 split or 60-64, like whatever of all the profits you make. So it's not just I'm paying you an upfront distribution deal. Whatever you sell, we make back. So
do you? What are you saying? Are you saying like, do you have to recoup? Like if you got fronted the money.
I guess it just depends.
If you get fronted the money, like an advance, which would be an advance, and you gotta recoup that back before you can start seeing any more profit, then you're not independent. That's not independent.
A lot of these niggas get an advance from these distro deals. A lot of these niggas. A lot of them do.
But that's probably just niggas not telling the truth about what's going on with they deal.
Like I know a rapper, battle rapper, slash rapper, Sue Surf, talking about he just on a distro deal. He said, I got $1 million deal.
Screws up.
It's a deal. So like, how you getting paid $1 million?
Yeah, that sound a little fishy to me. And it's like what makes
that's a lot of them.
What? First of all, let's be honest. Is Sue Surf worth $1 million as a rapper, not a battle rapper, just as a rapper?
You got a legit little fan.
I mean, that's why it's just $1 million.
That's not
man, a lot because it's like I guess like
it's not.
How many albums does he have to sell to?
I think it was two album deal.
Okay. Whatever. I mean, he might make 500,000.
He was having a big old debate with another battle rapper. Telling him, "Are you signed to a label? You signed your machine fake number." He's like, "I'm not signed to nobody. I got a distro deal too." So like, I maybe we need to talk to somebody in the music business.
Yeah.
It's the whole Chance shit. I thought Chance was fully independent.
Well, he was lying.
But he ended up lying.
He was lying. That's what I'm saying.
Took a deal with
I can't
Apple.
help niggas lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is what
Apple. They gave him $1 billion, and you own my rights for the first week.
He's kind of not lying then.
But he was selling independence, right?
Yes.
Everything is backyard. I make most of my money from merch.
I think the way that he makes it sound.
And from merch, I fund myself. I'm self-funded. That's, to me, independence. That
well, see, the way that the form of independent.
I'm a trapper. I got my money. I got $100,000 from the block. I invest that fully in my music.
The way that he formed his independence, the way he made it sound was a lie. Now, he could have very well said, I'm independent, or he could have said, I'm signing to Apple for one album. To me, that's independent because I still get to have my rights after that album. I mean, or after that week. So yeah, for a week, yeah, y'all got me. But I stand to make more money than I ever made being independent. So after, is that not independent?
I don't know. That's the question.
You know what I'm saying? I guess everybody has their own form of independence.
Some people feel like, damn, you doing deal with the biggest label in the world, really, Apple. But
you can do a deal, I guess. You know, if it makes sense, like you could do a deal and not be kind of independent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if it's like, oh, listen, That's like this. He basically saying this. Tommy got the goddamn. What's the shit he's selling right now? What's that gold? That glow in the dark shit? Delilah or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever. Dahlia. Tommy is selling Dahlia, right? Let's say that he went up to Diamond and said, I'm gonna give you everything I got for a week, and I'm gonna let you get your shit off first. You own this shit for a week exclusively. Then I'm giving it back to the other distros in Chicago. That's independence.
You know who's independent?
Who?
Frank Lucas, Blue Magic. That's independent. Straight to the source. My own distro.
But he
deals to people to stay out of my business so they won't. That's it. I make this for protection, but I'm selling everybody. That's
just because he had a big enough actual machine as far as selling drugs.
the machine was him. He had the product.
But I'm saying if Frank Lucas wanted to decide to be in business with other people, that doesn't make him not independent. It just he got more independent contractors under him in his business. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna sell this shit over there to 43rd Street. I'm gonna sell that shit over there to 66, and then I'm gonna sell the 88th. Those are the three niggas I'm distributing my shit to. Independent. I'm showing love to y'all niggas. I don't know. I'm over here talking about drugs like I be selling them and shit.
I'm gonna say y'all niggas some real deal drug dealers out here.
Man, I haven't.
Need y'all to teach me.
All right, let's talk about Black China real quick. So Black China decided to get her goddamn trifling ass, her Sunday mom ass, up on the internet unwarranted,
Not the Sunday.
and say she had to. Shawty said she had to trade. She had to give all three. Well, not all three, because I don't know how many cars she got, but she had to give 3 of her cars up because she doesn't get child support and she's a single mom, right? So then you have Rob Kardashian come in and say, "Hold up, I pay for $37,000 worth of school. I goddamn pay for all her extracurricular activities, her medical expenses, and she's with me Tuesday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support?" Then Tiger comments under the same format. He says, hold up. I'll pay $40,000 by the way. The nigga said, yo, how the fuck he paying 37? I'm paying 40. Who the plug? But that nigga said, I pay 40,000 and I have my son Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday is wild.
Why would I
don't care
pay
if my mom
child
or dad got
support?
it. Monday through Saturday?
She ain't saying shit.
And she ain't denied it either.
My question to y'all is: y'all think Blac Chyna is stupid?
Yes.
You think she's stupid?
What do you mean?
Y'all think she's not smart?
No, I think she's smart because that's why she got money.
I think she did that on purpose. I don't think she's dumb enough to go on the internet and say, "I need help," and she knows she only has children one day a week.
I know what she was trying to do. I think.
I don't think
Bring up a
that was
buzz,
calculated. It has to be. So if it's not calculated, this bitch retarded.
I think what she was trying to do was beat us to the punch as to why she don't have her cars no more. If she heard the tow truck was out there, they getting repoed.
She beat TMZ before they found
Yeah,
Whatever the
like
reason, I think it was a reason she did that. That's all I'm saying. Not because she expect to win the child support. That makes no sense. If they're not lying and she only had her children one day out the week, Sunday mama, why the fuck would she say that?
that shit been getting mean like a motherfucker, bro.
I mean, it might backfire because she's still getting jokes, but
First of all, she probably like that shit because she getting talked about. Nobody been talking about her.
her in a minute.
I didn't want to go my conspiracy back. All press today, all right. All news is good news.
Factuals. Okay.
She big on that.
So it's time for that. Here we go. Yo. Say what? What's the scenario? All right. So Lance has a girlfriend named Keisha, who he's been with for 7 months. Keisha has a BFF named Khadijah, who's always has thrown her unwanted advice into the gauntlet when there's a discussion going on. Lance tells Keisha about it, but she says that's just Khadijah being Khadijah. One day, Khadijah tells Keisha that Lance should be packing his own lunch for work because she cooks as well. And Lance cusses Khadijah the fuck out. Keisha's pissed and says Lance was wrong. Should Keisha shut the fuck up, or does she have a point?
I would need to know more information.
All right, put it like this. Whenever Khadijah's around,
No, like
whatever y'all do,
I'm talking about specifically about the lunch packing part.
basically she's saying you cook. Khadijah's saying you always cook. Why can't this grown man pack his own lunch? Why do you gotta pack his lunch for
Cause
him?
that's what the fuck she want to do for him.
Doing for,
Like-
like if he handle the rest of his responsibilities, why is that the deal breaker? Mm-hmm. So yes, either way though,
Mind your business,
that's
bitch.
not her business.
Like that ain't your
Mind your
relationship.
damn motherfucking business, bitch.
Khadijah needs to get her own man.
Find her own
Find
man to get her
somebody
own
to-
business. Cause I'm
to
sure
pack lunch
she
for
sound like she gonna pack lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Like,
She definitely want to fuck you. Big facts. And she probably.
Because it's like, what you mean? Like, oh, you cook, she can't pack it. Wow, that
Shit,
nigga
she-
be paying all the bills,
Yeah.
doing all this other shit. Now she,
Does he not take your oil to get changed? Does he not get put? Have you ever had to pump gas since you've been with him? You don't know what he does.
you don't know what he does.
man, that
So for you
nigga,
to
she
say
might
that-
be cooking, and as she cooking, she cleaning up and packing the lunch at the
and that's,
leftovers.
and that's my whole
putting that shit
thing.
in
That's
the-
my. So I got that from Twitter because a girl put up a tweet saying, "Ladies, y'all really be cooking," and she didn't even say y'all be cooking. She said, "Ladies, y'all really be packing y'all man's lunch." Type shit, like trying to say that they crazy, and she got flamed, right? And my whole thing was, I think a lot of people at this point, they just look at relationships as transactional. What can you do for me? What can I do for you? And that's the mistake right there. Like, why the fuck can't, out of the goodness of her heart, if she cooked and she put the food up in the containers, why can't she put out a little container and throw a little bit of that spaghetti? Because there's some spaghetti in there. Why can't she put that little bit of spaghetti in there? Boom. Baby, you know what? We ain't gonna have no leftovers tomorrow. You can have the rest of this spaghetti, put it, take it to work with you.
It's just no
Just
reason
make
why
it
she
sense.
can't. That's just Khadijah doing too much. She ain't shut up.
Khadijah probably like
She
baby
ain't
D.
got no business about herself. She had her own business to worry about. She wouldn't even be worried about that shit.
Yeah, she trying to make you her business. She want to fuck you. I'm telling you.
Golly. Gotta watch out for them best friends. Man.
All right. Cousin Sticky.
Sticky.
Cousin Sticky killed his girlfriend Tisha's baby daddy in self-defense a couple years ago. She's still with Sticky because she know he had no choice. He asked Tisha when her son gets old enough, is she gonna tell him what happened? And she said, hell nah. I'm either not saying nothing or I'm a lie. Sticky's not fucking with that. What do y'all think?
It's interesting. So Sticky killed his baby, his
Yeah.
girlfriend's baby.
Let's say he came over there to kill Sticky.
and they shot.
He ain't had no choice but to shoot old boy.
Their son, not Sticky's son, but the dead baby
Mm-hmm.
daddy and his girl's son is young. But when he get older, she
Like say he's thinking like maybe he gonna want to ask questions.
asked that what happened to my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Sticky, I'm gonna try to comply her to tell her the truth, tell the son the truth because if you lie to him and he finds out from Khadijah what happened, it can backfire on y'all. He don't think you
He gonna
lying.
be ready to
for real.
come kill
He
him.
ready to come kill. You don't know what that would do to him. So you might as well tell him the truth
But it gotta be
at a certain age.
it gotta be the right age to have that conversation. Like you can't just have that conversation at 8, 9 years old. They ain't gonna understand that shit. Get you about 16, 17, where you can sit them down like, look, bro, this is what happened. Now, from there, you can either like me or love me, or however, wherever our relationship is it can take its turn from there. But yeah, you better tell her, because if not, and he find out on the street, and the streets can tell the story before you can tell it.
Shit, the internet can tell the story. It's
Hey,
a
bro.
public record.
I know this is we on the podcast and shit. Hey, you got some dental floss, bro?
Yeah.
I need to get this shit out. I got something in my teeth, bro.
Damn, Mr. Unprofessional.
Hey man, we on the podcast. We do unprofessional
We
shit on this
independent,
bitch.
nigga.
Yeah, we independent, nigga. We ain't working for nobody. Well, you working for somebody because you got to answer for what you said. What you said your homeboy said he got to answer for. I look at it like this, bro. Definitely when he gets, I don't necessarily. It's a combination of age, maturity, all that you want to take into
Consideration.
consideration. And you just gotta tell him. And I'll be like, shit, I'll tell him man to man. He wanna hear it from me, or we could all sit down together, have this conversation. But to just say lying, first of all, I come from a family that held secrets. And I can tell you that secret never gonna last forever. That nigga can insult his uncle, and his uncle drunk at Christmas, and he be like, wait a minute.
Sticky killed your daddy.
You just like your daddy. Got a wild ass mouth, and that's why Sticky killed his ass.
Just like that.
Boom.
You could just look up what my daddy name. It's probably right.
Yeah, we in a new thing now where you could just Google that shit.
Like I don't. That ain't something you just keep in. It's too. Now, like, if it was some shit that nobody ever found out, like, baby.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
Some unsolved murder type shit.
That's why I said specifically self-defense.
That's different.
Like,
now, if he
Sticky
killed his
called the
daddy,
police. I got it on Ring
nobody
camera.
know his daddy's missing.
Yeah.
Hell no. You gotta take that to the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
you gotta take
that.
that to the grave, baby.
Hell yeah. I feel that. So, yeah, I think that it's a little bit interesting right there. Last one. Debo is an inspiring rapper, ex-dope dealer, and 5-time felon. He has a wife named Sunshine who is scheduled to have a C-section tomorrow. Today he got a call from Jay-Z. Hov told him he's in the studio with Future and Kanye, and he could use him for today and tomorrow. Debo's been grinding 7 years straight, using all his money, trying to make it in the rap game. Should he go to New York from Atlanta and live his dream, or should he stay with his pregnant wife for his first child?
When she do? How far along?
Tomorrow.
What's she do tomorrow?
It's scheduled.
Baby, look.
It's an easy
I don't want to miss this. You know, this shit's an important moment. This shit gonna hurt. Please keep me on FaceTime, record this shit. But you done stuck by me all them long nights. You done see me out here spending up all the money, and all we gotta eat, all we got is cheese and bread and
Noodles and
refrigerator.
noodles.
Eating noodles and goddamn drinking
I've
water.
been in and out of jail.
Yeah, like nah. And if she ain't telling you, nigga, you better get your ass up and say take care of these kids. And if she say anything besides encouraging your ass to
Let's
go,
say that you asked Jay-Z, you said, hey, like, am I good to come back another day? And he says, nah, we going on a European tour.
this your one shot.
Bro, that's not a conversation, dog. That's your chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, like C-section, baby, something like. Tell your mama to go down.
Call your
there,
mama, your
man.
sister, your
Tell
auntie, your
auntie,
best friend,
whoever.
somebody,
Tell
Khadijah.
somebody. You go. That's the opportunity of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pass that up.
You can feel away.
She gonna be real happy. She gonna be real happy when I get this $50,000 check, $100,000 check. When I get that when I get that Shoe Surf $1 million, all that.
Come on, man. Facts. Like, come on, man. Like,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I've been pushing for this for 7 years. I know you tired of this.
Like, I could. If a nigga say I gotta see my son born, I guess I understand it.
I know you about ready to get.
Nigga,
up
I can
on
watch
my
that on the
journey.
flight on FaceTime.
Right.
Straight up.
C-sections ain't the most.
And it's only 2 days. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna be back. You still gonna be in the hospital.
Right, you got a C-section anyway.
Yeah, niggas be playing sports, missing they childbirth all the time.
Got that shit out finally. Goddamn. I think it was like a popcorn kernel or some shit. But yeah. Independent. Do you know what that mean, man? Let's get to that. Vaxica. Yeah.
You've been single for a while.
I'm single again.
You meet this girl, she dope as fuck.
She's dope.
Dope as fuck. Y'all
Okay.
vibing, y'all going out. She doing everything you want. And it's like, alright, you think in time she can be the one. Your mama call you
This already went left.
and she tell you know that family reunion coming up. So y'all get there and then you chilling with the grandma on the other side of the family and then you see she there. And then you come to find out that she your second cousin. Is it an automatic dub? That's the question. Is it an automatic dub? Facts or cut?
So second cousin is like
So,
basically like the
don't
cousin
work.
from our mama generation or something.
So cousin means, simple terms, you guys share a grandparent.
Mm-hmm.
It means you share a grandparent. It means if it's me and Brandon are cousins, his parent and my parent have the same parent.
They siblings.
They siblings. No. Yeah, they're siblings. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Second cousin means
You're my cousin.
we share a great grandparent.
Yeah.
We share a great grandparent.
Got you. So basically, your second cousin, y'all have the same great grandparent.
We got the same
Nah,
great-grandparent.
this is a dub.
Automatic dub.
Yeah, that's a dub.
That shit cap as fuck.
For you, nigga.
Listen, I didn't say that
Because
you can't, but I said automatic dub. That means no conversation. There's no.
I'm done with that.
Just a dub.
What if you already done beat? You already done beat your cousin
Sick to my
now.
fucking stomach. That's what I am.
You already done beat your
Y'all
cousin.
niggas looking at me like I'm crazy, nigga.
I'm saying you already done did. You already done did it
This
now.
is
I'm
your
out there
girl.
just-
It's a whole girl.
I can't do it.
And then the conversation, see how grandma feel about it. Y'all gonna keep
Nigga, I don't give a fuck what grandma talking about. The fuck?
See how grandma.
I'm done. Now, if it was like my cousin by marriage, oh, I'm beating that down. I'm beating and skeeting that down. That ain't shit.
I know
I done
niggas
been
that
there
don't.
already.